usual.
The picture doesn't go up right away. Like, it won't show up on the main page for...
Yeah, sometimes it does for me.
It doesn't for me. It usually takes 10 minutes.
You need a website. Why not do it yourself?
No.
No, I don't. Get out of here. Oh my goodness, that old title card we used to do on the side there.
Which one?
Over there. On the right. You see it at the very top.
Oh. Yeah, it's not on that screen. So I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
And I got this done too. So we got 2 done. 2 done.
Okay.
Try to finish them all for tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, my notes. I was like, why are my notes not in the Dropbox? Getting down to the wire. 4 more episodes.
Mm-hmm. And then we're done. Dun-dun-dun.
Alright.
All right.
Alright.
No, it's all right.
Alright.
No.
Alrighty then.
Okay, Jim Carrey.
And you must be the Monopoly guy. Thanks for the free parking.
Okay, ready. 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 Ready.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I didn't know if you were ready or not.
I'm ready.
You sure?
Very sure.
Sure. Sure?
Sure. Sure.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure?
Sure.
Shh. I don't remember how to say it.
Shh. Sorry.
Yeah, how do I say it?
Sorry. It's like SOWRY. Sorry.
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 Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
That's how it was.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Did I get it?
Yeah.
Did I sound Canadian?
Sure, maybe half of Canada.
Sorry. I'm so ready to start.
All right.
I'm so ready. So ready. I'm so ready to start. So ready. So ready.
Can we actually start?
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that. Starting in 5, 4, 3. Warning! This podcast contains Lucas. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Pretty Little Liars, Season 7, Episode 16, The Glove That Rocks the Cradle. I'm your host, Dom, and with me, we have Nikki.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's good.
Sorry.
So, what'd you think of this episode? It's kind of intense, right? I mean, right off the bat, Spencer's in an interrogation room as soon as the episode starts.
After what she fucking did, being so stupid, I think she deserves it.
Well, yeah.
They all deserve it.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I hope the series ends with them all in orange, and it's a new it's a spin-off of The Orange is New Black or something, you know?
Oh, so you want to continue the show? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not going to be the same show if it's The Orange is the New Black.
Mm,
If it's a spin-off.
gotcha.
Because they can't do any of their meddling while they're fucking in jail.
Mm, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, how the hell is Spencer? Because as much as these characters have done so much wrong, they killed someone. They literally killed someone. They should all be in jail for covering it up, and like that's a felony. So let's be real. But as much bad as they've done, they're the main characters of the show, and as that, there's part of you that does not want them to get caught. That wants them to live happy lives, whatever, because it's your fictional TV show.
No, I want them to get caught.
Saying
I want all of
you,
them to get
saying
caught.
you as in the general viewership.
Well, you said you as if I thought as if you were talking to me,
The
because
general viewership.
I'm not the general
So
viewership.
I'm sitting there going, how the hell is Spencer getting out of this one? Like, it just seems bad.
More
She,
blackmail.
yeah,
That's the answer to everything.
she's being grilled in the interrogation room. Um, 2 days, Marco's gonna get the statements from the night at the thing where she swears she used his card by accident. Um, and then you have Hanna and Caleb who start feeling really guilty about the whole thing because they're technically the ones that upset Spencer enough to get her drunk that night to begin with. Um, so Hanna is like, yeah, no, we'll fix it. She recruits Caleb to do it, and they have a 10-minute window to break into their mom's or their mom and Hannah's mom's like security, something that Caleb created for her, in the first place. And then they can't even find the receipt. Right? They're freaking
No,
out. They're going through the
because
box. They can't find it.
AD's already got that receipt. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's no way AD does not have that receipt. Like
Mm,
AD has everything to hang over those girls' heads. It's not even a question to ask.
yeah. And then like so Caleb starts dumping. He comes barging in. He starts dumping all the boxes on the floor. Breaks a water main and floods the room.
I thought he was gonna set a fire.
I thought he was too. I was like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? I thought he was gonna like, I thought he was trying to hit one of the pipes to like let gas into the room, and I was like, no, like you can't not do this, Caleb. But yeah, apparently the flood destroyed all the receipts, and cops have no evidence now. So Marco threatens Spencer that he's gonna broaden the search and find some other way to catch her. So their relationship went 180 really, really quickly.
Oh God. It went from heaven to hell. Like
Yeah,
there was no in between. There was no gray area. What from like it's just done.
yeah. It was kind of crazy because Spencer even went to try to see him through all this and, talk to him. And Marco's sitting there pushing her away the entire time.
To be
Uh,
fair though, she's like, "Can you drop this for me?" And he's like, I'm a police officer. I'm not dropping shit. I'm doing my duty.
yeah.
I don't care if we've done the deed. It doesn't matter at this point. You're still a criminal."
Yeah.
So,
It's just like, and Emily tried to tell her, like, just don't overestimate someone's love for you. Like, I don't know who Spencer thinks she is at this point, that she's been with this guy for this very, very brief amount of time. And he's just going to be like, yeah, sure, I'll drop it for you. I mean, that's his job.
yeah.
His job is to catch criminals. She is a criminal. So I don't know. I don't know. And then she steals a flash drive from him on top of
Yep.
it. And the flash drive ended up being Lucas's testimony the night of Charlotte's murder to verify where all the girls were.
Yeah.
And Lucas ended up going back and he said, look, you guys caught me in a lie. I want to clarify. I don't want to vouch for the girls. I have absolutely no clue where they are or where they were. And yeah, I think they're capable of it. So
Yeah.
that sends the girls in a tizzy. But Marco ends up calling Spencer later and demands the thumb drive back. And she just plays dumb at first. And then Marco threatens her. And she's just like, but I was all alone at your apartment at night. What are people going to think? You can't come after me.
In the middle of this case, and I'm the suspect.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like I said, blackmail fixes everything,
Yeah.
right?
So Marco just gets mad and hangs up. But, he's just like, I hope your friends aren't as lucky as you. So looks like he's gonna start targeting the other girls now.
Well, they've all done their fair share, so
Yeah. I don't know how they're gonna get off on this one. Like, despite the fact that Rollins was a terrible guy, like, so Spencer tried appeasing to him, saying, like, he was an awful person. You know, look at all the stuff he did. He deserves what he got. And Margot just doesn't see it that way.
No,
So,
no, it's not his job to judge the guilty.
yeah.
She's just the one to bring them in, and since Rollins isn't there to speak his side of the case, it's all on the girls.
Yep. Yep. The girls end up confronting Lucas, because we saw Lucas earlier. He was in a vehicle. It was probably an Uber ride. And he was reading Arcturus.
Hmm.
So instantly, you know, we're like, okay, the last we knew, that comic book went into the hands of A, or AD. And so now we're thinking the worst, at least I was. I was like, oh God. Thinking Lucas does play a role in it. But I was more thinking that he's kind of like Aria, where he is being forced into doing it. You know, he's being blackmailed into doing it.
Hmm.
And then we find him going nuts, looking through the apartment, and then all the girls are there. They, like, cornered him.
Yeah.
And this is where we find out that Lucas did not, in fact, know Charles as Charlotte.
I mean, so he says.
Well, I believe him.
I don't know. Everybody's suspicious.
He,
We're like you said, we're getting down to the wire.
Well, he admitted
Earlier.
to a whole lot here, right?
He
So
did, yeah.
I have no reason not to believe him, because I don't see why he would tell the truth about all these things and then lie about, like, one detail like that. And Lucas is like, look, we stayed in contact through email. We never had any face-to-face. And he was explaining that, you know, while the girls were all real shitty to him in high school, he was just, you know, chatting with Charles, just making conversation, end up revealing, you know, all these details of the girls. And then, you know, he mentioned that he came here because he got sent the book. So he was looking for another book. There's a second comic. And the whole premise of this comic is Arcturus turning vengeance into a game, much like what the girls are experiencing right now. So they ask how the book ended, and Lucas is like, the book was never finished. And we later, at the end of the episode, see AD drawing in one of the blank pages of the comic.
Definitely isn't. I mean, we still don't know who the artist was for the book. Definitely wasn't the artist of the book to begin with, and using all the wrong utensils. I'm not going to get into that.
Well, yeah, because Charlotte's dead, so...
Yeah. Well, we weren't sure of who was the artist still.
Well, yeah,
We know they worked together on it, but we don't know who did most of the drawing. So
that's true.
But yeah, AD just happens to have no. It's not Lucas, obviously, because if I feel like Lucas would have a little bit of artistic value.
Yeah. And then Lucas was also questioned by Hanna about why Lucas put the office space up for rent. And he kind of admitted that he was really the only one that believed in Hanna. All the investors didn't actually exist, and Lucas was in fact the sole investor and spent all his money on Hanna, trying to help her succeed, and has nothing to show for it now. He said he could make the money back, but he's broke now. So
I feel like he still has some decent assets sitting around. That's why he said he can make his money back.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
So, then we kind of had a bit of Emily and Alison. We had Emily setting up the nursery, and Allie's like, "Oh, this is great," and then Emily has a talk with Spencer about, Spencer placing some doubt in Emily's head about whether or not Allie intends on actually being the mother for this child, or if it's something that she's just gonna have and then pawn off to Emily kind of deal. And Emily's totally expecting her and Alison to raise the child together and, make a family and all this stuff. And then Alison misses some vitamins. She doesn't have time for breakfast. And Emily just starts getting furious.
I mean, I can see from both sides. Sometimes, even though you're pregnant, you don't have time to look after yourself properly.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like with what's going on with the girls. I can see Allie's side, but I could also see Emily's side because it's, it is concerning. The most important part is like the first trimester of the baby. So like that whole bit, that's an expected argument between two parents is how I'm going to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Spencer putting her nose in this bullshit really pissed me off. It's none of her fucking business.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to punch her in that big fucking nose of hers.
Well, Emily,
seriously.
too, was like, well, who are you to talk dating, Fury and all this stuff.
Yep.
And, so she let her have it. It was not one-sided.
No, it definitely. But I mean, still, Spencer shouldn't have said anything. It's not even close to anything she's ever experienced in her life. She has no right in saying anything. She has no idea what they're going through.
Yep. But after they spend some time talking, whatever. Alison actually wants to raise the child. She wants to start a family, and she did say to Emily that when she was ready, she would try this again. She kissed Emily, and it seems like they are together. Alison said this is the first time she ever actually admitted her feelings for someone. And Paige tried to get her to do it, and she didn't want to do it for Paige. She wanted to do it for herself. Mm-hmm. So, and Emily. So, seems like things are going good there. And then we have the flip side with Ezra and Aria. Right? We have Ezra trying to be nice and sweet and all this stuff, and it's not like overboard nice and sweet. It's like the right amount of Ezra, what he normally does kind of thing.
He wants to prepare her for their marriage. He claims that he can't dance unless it's the electric slide, so he needs lessons, not so much Aria.
The electric slide?
It's not really I mean, it's a gag dance at a wedding, but you can't dance the electric slide to every every song that comes over the Oh, okay.
No, I don't even know how to do the electric slide.
Neither do I. But yeah, I mean, that seems like a reasonable thing. But I don't think it's, yeah, he's trying and it's working, but it's, Aria not being there mentally because she's dealing with all the AD stuff. So, I mean, she promises to go to his... She's
just like, look, I can't commit. It's just like... What? Like, it's rough.
She promised to go to his I'll be front and center, cheering you on at that press conference, or was it like a book signing or something?
It was the publisher. It's like where the publisher, they go and make statements about the book and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
it's because Ezra's publisher, Jillian, she is trying to push Aria out to the side.
Mm-hmm.
And Aria still says she supports Ezra. She wants him to do the I don't know.
It was like a conference or something.
I guess, yeah.
It was like
conference.
It was a PA thing for sure.
Yeah, and then like you were saying, Aria, she misses it because she's got stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
And even during the conference, even with Aria not there, Ezra really sticks up for her. Said, no, there's not going to be a sequel to the book. Yes, the book was about my love for Nicole, but Aria Montgomery is, the co-author of the book, and she's who I'm getting married to, and you can see the publisher's really disappointed. Like, that's not the answer she wanted.
The thing, yeah, because he went off script. He was supposed to follow what they gave him on a piece of paper, and he was like, no, I'm not saying this shit because it's not true to me, not true to Aria, so I'm going to be front and foremost and honest with all these people here in this room, because, I mean, that itself made a statement, and I'm pretty sure the publisher's not impressed at all.
Mm.
But, Even for her to be like, can't you just wait to be engaged till after the book was out? It was like,
Yeah.
excuse me, what?
It's your personal life and all, but I was just like, no, no.
No. And it's these dirty human beings that make this world a horrible place. Like, they
I
just
mean, I
have,
get it from the business point of view, right? It's a business, and you have to sell the illusion. It's the same thing with actors and
yeah.
action. You know, like there's a certain thing that they have to keep, and like that's why sometimes you don't hear details about celebrities' dating life because you want them to seem available. So the average person thinks that this person that they watch all the time that they're single, so that means there's a chance. You know, like that's how that works, and you know, it's
I
just
get it, but
you know. So it's the business side of it. So I can't really blame the publisher. That's her job. You know, like her livelihood, everything. She needs to sell the books, right? And selling the books means saying the right things, having the people eat it up. This is huge news, you know, Nicole being alive. So
mhm.
it's the big talk now. So everybody's interested in it. So the next logical step would be to write another book and have everybody eat that up and make more money, right? That from a business standpoint, you know. But that's not where Ezra wants to go. So
I don't even think he's interested in writing another book, to be honest.
I don't. I don't at all. Even if Aria was on board with it, I don't
Mhm.
think, you know, I don't think that's in the cards for them.
Like he's not even interested in writing some like, mystery book or anything. He's not. He doesn't even. I don't think he wants to pick up that pen again. He's done.
Yeah.
He got he got his feelings out on a piece of paper, yeah, and it hit the shelf. It's gonna hit the shelves, and people are interested in it. But sometimes that's all a person needs.
Yeah. Yep. Um and then like while this is going on, you have Arya missing the conference because she's too busy playing A. We got to see Arya in the black hoodie. We got
Hmm.
to see her trashing the nursery that Emily just set up and
Oh my
putting blood
God,
on the crib and breaking the mobile and all this stuff, and
setting up her own mobile.
yeah, it's just like it it's too much for her. And you know, at the end of the episode ends with Arya just breaking down and crying.
Hmm.
You know, she's just so upset. So, you know, after all this time, I can finally say I'm putting Arya to rest. That Arya is not involved. I mean, she is involved.
Now
She
she
is
is, yeah, but
now.
she
But
wasn't the big mastermind that you thought she was.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I think, you know, very slowly but surely we're getting reveals that make it so you can't really put those in. And then and Brian in chat is saying I don't think AD is Spencer because uh, I don't think AD would let himself get caught like that with, you know, having, you know, Spencer
Hmm.
get caught. I don't know. I mean, for all we know, for all we know, Spencer may have already taken the receipt out and was worried and playing it up and acting, you know, that oh, I need saving, you know, and have see if Hanna and Caleb are gonna run to her rescue and come through and you know all this stuff. Like she might be sitting pretty, having you know all the evidence covered already, if it is her, you know.
Yeah.
But we don't know. We
No.
don't know. So I can't
I
rule
also
Spencer out yet. I can't.
well, I mean, another thing is that, Spencer, because Spencer caught, she found Arya's earring in the middle of the nursery.
Hmm.
And you could see on Spencer's face, like, what the fuck, you liar. I can tell you're lying. What the hell's going on? So, like, I mean, I don't know if Arya's little, oh, I thought I heard something drop when I entered the nursery. I wouldn't have bought that. You know, I would have been like, you weren't even over here. You've been standing by the door the whole time.
Mm. I
What?
think they're just yeah. That's something you're picking up because you're watching, but
Yeah.
Emily and you know was Allison there? I don't even remember if Allison
Allison
was
and
there.
Emily were in the room, but it was
And
Spencer who was the one that was obviously asking questions in her head.
well, yeah, Allison and Emily, they're all concerned with the nursery being trashed. They're not paying attention to where Arya was
No.
standing the whole time. Spencer yeah, she's there. She's focused on but she also has a lot going on with Marco, so she's not exactly all there right now
No.
either. So I don't think they're really paying attention to where Arya was standing in the room. So I don't think Spencer definitely gave her a look. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that. Like Spencer definitely like had a weird like misplaced like what's going on kind of look, but I don't think it was enough to really warrant anything happening because of it. It's enough
No.
that it's in the back of Spencer's mind, but it's nothing that's going to condemn Arya.
What's going to condemn Aria is that I think Emily and Allison are actually going to go to police about this and say it was a break-in,
Mm,
and they're going to find uh Aria's blood on whatever she hit on the way out.
mm. Yeah, because her arm
Yeah.
is scratched.
Yeah.
There's that. So yeah, yeah, and it's probably gonna be Marco to come in and investigate the whole thing and
Yeah, because he wants an in because he wants to see what the girls are up to. So
yeah,
he's the most logical in that situation.
yep. This also was Hannah's turn to play the game. She had to pick up a hard drive from a computer repair shop that Caleb hooked up to his laptop, and there was nothing on it but a Patsy Cline song. Something that was the artist was played in the dollhouse, not that particular song. So there's some kind of connection there. We don't exactly know what it is yet, but
Did you catch the title of the song? Like, because
I
I
did
mean,
not.
I don't remember much from the Dollhouse. I don't
Hmm.
remember the song that was played, but the lyrics might have a lot of play into what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I didn't think to check that because the whole Hannah line right now is the least interesting to me.
Yeah.
The whole
I'm not sure.
story.
Patsy Cline only had 3 albums. Um, so I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember the song off the top of my head. I probably should have looked at it, but I'm just looking at different tracks on here, and the only one that stands out to me right now is Too Many Secrets, but I don't think that was the song. I'm just like going off of titles for
Hmm.
some of her stuff. But yeah. No, I don't really see anything that stands out. Yeah, no. But Hannah's like, yeah, that was in the dollhouse and it's significant in some reason. I don't exactly know. Caleb's thinking it's like a cipher. There's some hidden meaning to it. I don't think there was. I think it was just the song. A didn't care about the what was actually on the hard drive. It was more to get the girls to do something that they didn't want to do and to distract the
Yeah, it
girls so
was
Arya can get into the house and
exactly.
all that.
Yeah, I think there was a text between AD and Arya saying, "Yeah, this might look like it's Hannah's turn to everybody else, but I need you to play your part."
Hmm.
So it really was Arya's turn,
Yeah,
without the other girls knowing.
right.
So,
And at this point too, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna scout out the locker," and we have Emily and Allie watching from the hallway, and then they hear a noise. They go running out, and Allie gets pushed by someone, and that's when they go home and they almost catch Arya and all that. But Allie got pushed so hard she got knocked down. We later find out that's in fact Mona. That was there. Mona tells Hanna she's ready to play the game. She was at the school and you know, she pushed Alison out of the way, or whatever. They didn't get a glimpse of her. Mona escaped. They had no clue, and AD never showed up, kind of thing. So, in other words, AD didn't care about the hard drive. It was
no.
literally just a distraction.
Yeah.
But Hannah hasn't told the girls about Mona knowing about the game or anything like that. So, Mona's feeling upset because she feels like she's not trusted, and all that again. So,
Yeah, it's like a broken record with Mona.
yep. You never know if you
But
could trust her or not. I mean,
no.
she was A for a very long time, so
Hmm.
it's hard to actually trust her.
Yeah.
As much as I love Mona's character, I absolutely love her character.
I still think Mona is my absolute favorite character, and she has been from the very beginning of the series.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know why.
she was fantastic. So I don't know. Do you have anything else for this episode?
I'm just trying to quickly look up what Patsy Cline song it was.
Hmm.
Um,
I think it was After Midnight.
um, I mean, I'm trying to skim through an article, but it's just I can't. It's sometimes, when you read things on certain web pages, the text on the white background just kind of blends and blurs together. So
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not helping. So I'm just gonna close it.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. No, but apparently Marlene King has tweeted out a few times that the song "Walking After Midnight" is a huge clue.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much about the song. Let's see if we could find lyrics for that particular one.
All right there.
Walking After Midnight. Uh,
I think it has a lot to do with more or less what to do with the couples in the show. So Allison and Emily and Ezra and Aria.
okay, so apparently someone's put together, I'm reading. It said, so we've seen Patsy clues throughout the series. Marlene has even tweeted twice that Walking After Midnight is a huge clue. Maybe we could try to put together all the Patsy clues. Songs mentioned in Pretty Little Liars were Walking After Midnight, Crazy, which was just an episode title, and You Belong to Me. Those were the three songs there. The themes of all of these songs are loneliness and missing or searching for someone, which says somebody also did some research showing that a website for Walking After Midnight Ranch was run by Charles and Melissa, previously known as the Black Widow Farm.
Okay.
So,
Are we
yeah,
getting Melissa back?
I hope so. I hope so.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
but yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Next episode is called Driving Miss Crazy. Not Miss Daisy, Miss Crazy. With Mona making inroads in the game, Emily reluctantly teams up with her to investigate. So it seems like the girls are going to find out about Mona now. Ashley returns to Rosewood to check on Hanna after learning some frightening information and asks Caleb what his intentions are with her daughter. In the preview that I saw, it mentioned that another couple was getting engaged this episode, which I don't necessarily think it's going to be Hanna and Caleb. I think it's going to be Emily and Alison. I think they're trying to throw us off, but...
Good. Okay. Continue.
Meanwhile, Spencer's family reels from AD's latest taunt, leaving Spencer more confused than ever about who to trust. Ezra notices Aria's change in attitude and fears he may have lost her. And AD's machinations cause Aria to have a terrifying nightmare.
Okay.
So,
Again, with the very long synopsis, which is, odd for a series when they're coming near to the end of the finale of the season or series, that usually dwindles into nothing. Where,
yeah.
as we've been getting paragraphs for this show, so it's interesting.
I mean, really, as it's going on, we're getting one sentence per character, so we're not getting much.
It's revealing a lot more than, the team is in danger and synopsis.
Yeah. Yep. So, I think it looks like Mary Drake is going to be in the next episode from the previews anyway, and she may even kidnap Spencer. So,
Okay, keep her kidnapped. We don't need her.
I don't know. That's what it seemed like in the previews, but in the previews you can never tell because they cut things to make things look really weird. So
Yeah, they want you to think different things are going on.
yeah. So I think that's about it. You have anything else you want to add? No.
No.
All right. Well, we're down to the final 4 episodes. We're getting down to the wire, and I don't know. I still don't really have any real idea who Egg could be. Right now, I'm leaning still towards Spencer. I've not ruled Spencer out completely yet. I've officially ruled Aria out. She's gone. But Spencer just keeps getting weirder and weirder. You know, like the look she gave Aria here.
I kind of think she's reverting back to. Do you remember the season where she was starting to take all those pills to help her focus during school?
Yeah.
And when she wasn't on those pills, she was freaking nuts.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's becoming like a mental thing for her again. Like if the Radley was still around, like I think she would put herself in there at this point because it's. I mean, she can plead insanity if she happens to get caught.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's in her history, so.
Certainly is. All right, so Nikki, where can the people find you?
On Twitter at LadyVenom24, LadyVenom24.
Awesome. You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. And you can find us all on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, MySpace, and right here on YouTube at /ASO TV Podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows, games, and movies. Until next time, see you guys later. What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Come on, camera, stop it. I have to fix it. I think autofocus turned itself on. There we go. It's a very happy alien from Alien.
Thought it was the sun. Definitely thought it was the sun.
Well, I mean, I went in like this, so
Yeah.
it's not like you could see much.
No, it looked like the ray is coming off.
Okay.